For me, she's one of the most generous people I know. She's always supporting actors. Karen has this little book of hundreds of actors that she's discovered or found and that she supports and promotes to people. And so she's just one of those generous people that you want to be around.
I would also just say Karen is a builder. She's one of those people that no matter where she is, she's building people up. She makes them feel good about themselves. I know even with myself, she's found times when I have thought, oh, I couldn't get that part. I shouldn't audition for that. She said, no, you go for it. You can get that. I think you'd be great at it. And that's how she is. She's a cheerleader for everyone, a builder for everyone.
When I'm directing a show and I have a particular role that I need filled, and I'm not sure if we've even had the auditions necessary yet to fill those roles, I'll call Karen, say, hey, who could do this? And she knows the shows, and she said, well, okay. She knows the people. She'll say, well, think about this person, this person, this person, this person. And so we go after the performers that way, and advocate for performers, advocate for theaters, advocate for arts in general.
It's been so nice to have somebody, I don't want to call her a civilian, but take an interest in what we do, and to be a big fan of it. And like I said, she goes to all of it, from Draper Historic to all the way down in, she goes Utah County, Salt Lake County, and Davis County. I mean, she covers them all. And having somebody who sees all of it and stays in contact with us, and our children are also actors and tech people, and she knows all of them, and she's like raw tech. Whatever is your thing, she's positive. But it's so nice in a world, especially in theater, where it's so critical. Everyone is so critical. We're critical of ourselves, of each other, that someone is just a voice for good.
It'd be terrific if more people were like Karen, who come and see shows or just behave that way in the population, where you're so great, I love seeing you tonight. She's just terrific that way. Positive voice, and we need more positive people in the world.
It's hard to find an actor mid-community theater and up that doesn't know the name Karen Spencer. Lovingly called Karen Disney, because she's all things Disney. And if you've had the pleasure of going to her home, it is a historical Disney landmark. It's amazing. But Karen is probably, honestly, the #1 patron of the arts in Utah. She keeps theater in Utah going. She does. Ticket sales alone. And not only does she go once, she's great about spreading the word. So she's also very great for Utah theater in that it's a passion of hers, and she's very passionate about it, but she brings others to the theater that might not go otherwise. And that's amazing.
Karen is deserving of this award because she is the epitome of the friends of the arts, of a best friend of the arts, truly. Something that I love about Karen is that she makes you feel like she is your biggest fan. She's so good at that. She's right here with you after shows. She supports the entire community and comes to all the shows multiple times, and she makes you feel like she is your biggest fan. And something that I hope she knows and she recognizes from this award is that she has so many biggest fans. It's important to have people like Karen, because without our audiences, without our supporters, what's the point of what we do? We have to have an audience to share our stories with, and that relationship between audience and performer is so special. We have to coincide. They go together.
She is probably the greatest fan of theater that I've ever met. And I say that with respect, because a true fan is not somebody that just consumes the art. They give back to it. And she gives back in a way that most fans don't, where she goes out of her way to make sure that the ones that are helping to create the art get to feel what she interpreted, what she gained from the experience of having that art. She goes out of her way to actors, to designers, to producers, directors, and gives them insight into her personal life and why that moment in time in that art meant so much to her. And because of that, you feel this affinity with her, like, and you don't get that again with anybody else that is a patron of the arts, because they are the ones that are like, yeah, thanks for that. They consume it and then they go on their way. But Karen doesn't do that. She wants to feel like she's a part of the synergy that is all about creating art, and patronage is all the reason why we do that. And I think she's the one that helps people in the arts remember why they're doing it.
It's important to have someone like Karen in our community because her enthusiasm is contagious. It's one of the things that I like to do is invite her to the preview performances, because I know that coming out of a preview, she will immediately gain the attention of other people in the community who will then, naturally come and see the shows. I believe that the reason that we want more people like her is to keep the theater community vibrant and alive, to build our audiences.
She comes to every show. She loves the arts. And she is, when we say friend, we're serious. She knows every single actress and actor. And she is very loving and kind to every one of us. Patrons like that make our job so much more fun. And she just is out and about, telling everybody how great it is, how great the show is, and we just love her. She's the one that everybody has to hug before they leave.
Congratulations, Karen. We love you.
Karen, thank you for being a friend of the arts.
Karen, we're so happy for you, and you certainly deserve this wonderful award. To us, you're like a breath of fresh air and a ray of pure sunshine.
Congratulations, Karen.
We love you.
You're just the best. We love you, and we want you to keep coming to the theater.
I hope with this award that you know how many people love and appreciate you.
The world is a better place with you in it.
Thank you for being a part of our lives.